But the hardest bit about doing touring, obviously, it's a great pleasure to do it, but is after the show. You know, you're really pumped up and you've got to come down.
Yeah.
You got to slow everything down and get yourself to bed, because if there's a part of me I describe as, I call him Larry, and he wants to go out after a show. Larry said, we've just done a great show, we've had a brilliant time, loads of people have been clapping and cheering, come on Sean, let's go out. And you say, well, Larry, we can't do that because tomorrow we've got to go to another town, we've got to do another show. And Larry just goes, town, show, what, let's go out. So I have to negotiate with Larry and say, OK, Larry, we'll go back to the hotel, but before we go to the bar, let's just have a bath. Because he doesn't like baths, so I take him for a bath. And he said, come on, let's go to the bar. And I go, we'll just have a herbal tea or something, Larry. We'll just have a little herbal tea. He goes, what's a herbal tea? We have an herbal tea. I said, I just like a herbal tea. And then I just slowly train Larry into the idea that we're going to get to the bar. And eventually we do go to the bar, but by then Larry's sort of just fed up.
Yeah.
He's just walking around kissing. Well, this is a crap night, isn't it?
Does Larry ever get to win?
Larry wins far too often. You know, when Larry's won, when you're checking out of a hotel, and the receptionist, I was checking out of one hotel in Birmingham, and the receptionist was Eastern European, and she wasn't great at whispering. And she said, did you have anything from the minibar? And I went, yeah, and there's loads of people in the reception. And I said, yeah, I had 3 beers. She went, 3 beers? I went, yeah, right. And she said, anything else? I said, yeah, I said, I had a couple of whiskies. And she went, OK, couple of whiskies. I said, can you keep it down a bit, please? You know, there's people listening here. And she said, OK, and I said, yeah, and I had a half a bottle of wine. And she went, OK, half a bottle of wine. And then I started going, oh, Christ, I wish this one would whistle. I started writing it down for her. And then when I finally got through the minibar list, she said, any films? Any films? I went, yeah, there was a couple of films. I didn't really watch them. And that was a Larry victory.
OK.
Do you have a Larry problem?
Well, obviously, when you get the kind of love that we're getting here, it's very hard
it's early.
To go home to my wife after that kind of affection, you know. But you live and learn, don't you? Because I think adrenaline and the minibar don't mix, do they?
Well, what it is that you use parts of yourself to do things. Like when you're entertaining, I use Larry on stage. I can't just put him in a box. I can't just say, get in the box, Larry, because he's actually in charge at that point. So I've got to find ways of just sort of... Because I'm getting old now, I can't do it night after night. So I have to do that, or like Valium, which is not a long
You see, what I find as well is that the only day I really have with the kids is Sunday. If you do a show on Saturday night and you let Larry out afterwards, and then your relationship with your kids is based on, go away, are you gone to bed yet, and stuff like that.
The thing about Larry is, yeah, he's great in the night time, but when you wake up, he's gone. He's nowhere to be seen. You're just left with Sean. And Sean's not really that happy about the situation because he didn't want to do this in the first place.